So that looks great. We're making leis tonight in our flower design class. Twice a year, July and January, Lancaster Parks and Recreation sponsors the class. We hold it at Antelope Valley Florist. And tonight we're making leis, and then we're going to arrange some roses. And everybody in the class, limited to 10 people, they get to play with the flowers, they get to make an arrangement, and then they get to take it home. So here's what the lei looks like. Let's see if she gets happy. Aloha.
Aloha.
You kind of got a theme going. Whose carrot is this? I'm going to do a carrot arrangement a little bit later. You know, you're only limited by your imagination. So flowers, plants, foliages, fruits and vegetables, balloons, plush animals. It's all part of the flower world. And we just teach all kinds of things. We talk about making floats at the Rose Parade. We talk about some of the experiences I've had in 40 years in the flower business, some of the people I've met. So we have some great stories. We have a lot of fun. And tonight, remember Kenny Herrara? We're going to fold that napkin out. We're going to make a flower out of a bar napkin. And I learned that from a musician here in the Antelope Valley. It's an amazing world. No end to it. And remember, a real lei, you wear it front on the half on the front, half on the back.
Yep.
It tends to gravitate, but perfect, you know, to really look cool for the photos, you want perfect, totally professional. And so, I can get these needles for you.
Remind me.
These are made by a little Japanese fellow in Hawaii.
Thank you.
Oh, and my wife didn't mention I had to make you laugh this week, but I'll try. I would refer you to one of our YouTube videos where we had Kenny Herrera in here actually making the rose out of the bar napkin. That was pretty amazing, wasn't it, Jim?
Certainly was. The techniques by which he used to make it was phenomenal.
He learned this skill at a bar, so I just... And I actually used it at a bar one time. It's pretty good because everybody's there doing all their tricks, you know, with taking $1 out of the underneath the beer and, you know, making money disappear and guessing how much. So I said, I can make a rose out of a bar napkin. And they went, really? You know, and roses aren't really bred for their fragrance except for those lavender roses. But doesn't everybody smell them anyway? They usually
do, and I was to say most roses, they used to all, I think they used to all have a fragrance, but they don't anymore.
Here's a scoop for you. The fragrance is a recessive gene. And we try to have a bigger petal count, a longer lasting flower, better stems, less leaves, bigger head, beautiful, long lasting, and the one thing that disappears is the fragrance.
Interesting.
That's just Spiker's theory, but that's what it is. You know, so the most important thing about the rose is the thing we lose. But still, people can look at them and they can start sneezing because I'm allergic to flowers, even though they're on the other side of the room. Or they can say they smell great, and I'm thinking, no, they don't. But you know, that's great. I'm glad they think that. So, you know, a lot of times in a flower arrangement, you want to use something that actually has a fragrance, like that stock or a freesia, or just one or two of the large stargazer lilies. Not a whole room full of gazers because no one will be able to stay in there with you. But something that has a little bit of fragrance, or even, you know, just drop a touch of perfume on it. So that's a dozen roses. We have this class twice a year, but Antelope Valley Florist on Avenue J at Lowtree is open every day except Sunday. Got to have a day off to spend some time with the people we love, even more than you guys. So, Antelope Valley Florist on J, right? Come on down and stop and smell the roses. There's no charge for stopping, just coming in and wanting to smell. To be a lurker or to just be looking, that's fine. You got to do your research, right? So come on by Antelope Valley Florist. Thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Antelope Valley Florist, the best florist in the Antelope Valley.